idea that helps us in measuring things. So say I'm standing in the middle of the room like I am right here, and I turn and I face the door. On a number line, that would be a positive distance, wouldn't it? If I took a tape measure and measured it out, it would be 15 foot, maybe 20 foot. Let's say 20 foot. All right? If I turned around and I faced the window then, and I took that tape measure and I measured to the window, if I'm on a number line, wouldn't that be a negative distance?
Yes.
But we can't measure in a negative distance. You can't have a negative value in a distance. And so that distance to the window is still a positive 20, isn't it? So absolute value is used in distance between points or between locations. Fish, what were you going to add?
None.
Okay. So absolute value measures distance. On a number line, on this first part, how far is it from 0 to 4? Distance of 4. 4 units, correct? From 0 to 4 would be 4 units. How far is it from negative 4 to 0?
8 units. Oh wait, to 0. 4
From
units.
negative 4 to 0 is how many units?
4.
4. Okay? So the distance, when measuring distance or counting up how many units it is, it doesn't matter whether we're in the negatives or the positives, we're getting a positive value. Okay? Whoa, didn't ever clean that up, did I? Here is an example of absolute value. When you have two vertical line segments beside a number, or two around some expression of values, numbers and plus signs and stuff. Well, those two vertical lines mean, Jonathan, if you could wait and not do that right now, mean absolute value. An absolute value, anytime we measure a distance, we get what result? What kind of result?
Absolute value.
But it's is it positive? Can it be negative?
It can be both. No, it just be positive.
When I use a tape measure, I don't measure negative distances,
It's
do
just
I?
positive then.
So the absolute value of any number or any expression will be a positive. So the value, the absolute value of 4 is positive 4. The absolute value of negative 4 is still positive 4. Don't think of absolute value as being the opposite of a number, because it's not. The absolute value is the positive of an expression or of a number. And that's what this is right here. It says right there. Here's what the lesson's actually asking you to do today. And I do want you to draw these out like I'm going to be doing on your homework. If you don't, if you want to put one down as an example so you have it, that's great. It's not a real complicated thing. And I believe you probably did this some last year. Okay? But we used to call it directed arrows. So if you hear me say use directed arrows to show it, that's what this is. The idea here is to use the number line to show the addition of negative 3 and positive 1. The way that this works is we start at 0. I'm going to draw a little vertical segment up from 0. Now I'm wanting to show the addition of negative 3 and 1. Negative 3. If I'm being told to go a negative direction, which way would I be going on a number line?
To the left.
To the left. And if I'm told to go negative 3 places, that means I'm going 3 places to the left from where I'm at. So I'm going to draw a line segment 3 units to the left. That takes me to negative 3. I'm going to extend that on up just a little bit. Then I have a plus 1. going a positive direction on the number line goes to the right, and we want to go one place to the right. So Emily, where does that take us? Takes us to -2. So this is showing, using number lines and arrows, how the addition of -3 plus 1 gets you the result of -2. And there's often times during the year, even after, maybe even a month down the road or 2 months when we've gotten into this, somebody will say, they'll ask, how do you add this and that? I'll say, picture in your mind a number line. Close your eyes, picture a number line. If you have a negative value, which way are you going to go?
Left.
Left. If you have a positive value, which way are you going to go? To the right. And we use that idea to help us to remember how to, or the rules for this. We're going to do this one first, and then we'll do the other one.
+3.
We should know, this is just showing it, but everyone in here knows that 2 plus 1 is 3. And that's common knowledge. The representation for that, by drawing that out, +2 goes to the right 2 places, +2, and then you go one more, takes you to 3. Hey, that's the picture representation using numbers and arrows. That's why +2 plus +1 is 3. Then if we look at the other one, I'm going to draw this below it. Again, starting at 0 each time. -2 tells me to go
To the left.
to the left 2 places. -2. And then the -1 says
Go to the left again.
go left one more time.
It'd be -3.
And that takes me to -3. So the value for 2 plus 1 is 3. The value of -2 plus -1 is -3. Using your directed arrows. That's all you have to do today. Tomorrow, we'll go over a different kind of lesson where we develop our rules and we can get away from drawing the directed arrows. But the directions on today's assignment say, draw the number line, use your directed arrows. I want you to do it. If you have to do it, even if it's the simplest little problem, you have to do it today for me. Because this helps set that up.
Today.
And then tomorrow I'll probably say forget it. But I do want you to do it today. Yes?
So, like, if you do something like that, it wouldn't be 0?
I'm not combining these two. It just wanted me to show this on one and then show that on another. Now, if we combine a +3 and a -3, then yeah, it would be 0. Yeah. But it's not, that's not what it's asking. If you have a problem with multiple problems, and I don't remember the assignment, how it's set up on this one in that regard, but you can do what I did. Draw one number line and put one of the problems above it, put one below it, so that you can save yourself some time from drawing. So you can split a box into 2 if you need to on your homework sheet. Okay? Your assignment, once it comes up, problem set, 69, 1 through 30, due Wednesday. You have seminar today if you choose to do that, and you have early morning seminar tomorrow. You do not have a basketball game
I'll
today.
be in your seminar class
We
today.
don't, but high school does.
Yep.
Which club is
And if you're going to Baxter, you're a true fan. Jonathan, I'd rather you not.
I'm coming to your homeroom today for seminar. Enjoy it.
Tomorrow morning, you mean?
No, today.
Today's trophy time.
Trojan time.
No. Oh.
Mr. Wookie has an eligible, and Miss Pitts has. During study hall today, she's not.
She's always supposed to go to
Was that for today then? I thought it was for tomorrow. Morning. I think it's tomorrow morning.
Probably tomorrow.
Are you Mrs. Pitts on?
Yeah.
It is.
I know, but this could get really annoying.
Yeah. All right, we can stop the recording.
500.